Hey there, Hope Nation. Welcome to lesson number 5. Steph here once again, and it is my pleasure to talk to you all about identifying your prospects' interests. Now, the thing is, y'all, we have a solution to provide people. But the thing is that we can only present the solution after you know what you are offering a solution to. People have challenges, people have obstacles, people have some specific problem that we can help solve. But identifying what we can help solve is such a crucial step. Somebody might need a solution for their fitness. Someone might need a solution for their nutrition, their self-esteem, their confidence. Maybe they are bogged down by stress in their lives. And it is up to us, it is up to you to identify what their key problems are so that then you can step in and say, hey, I have a solution for your problem. Does this make sense? The first step in helping people understand how you can help them is by asking questions. Ask as many questions as you can. And please, never ever, let's just say let's avoid making assumptions. And the thing is, you might know this person already. You might feel like you already know what their problem is, and you might feel like you already know what it is they're looking for. Here's a tip. Act naive. Act naive. Ask questions. Pretend that you do not know. And it's okay to act naive. It's okay to ask simple questions. Don't worry about them saying, oh, come on, you already know me. And if they do say, hey, you know what? I just want to make sure that I'm able to help you to the best of my ability. The more I know about why you want to do this, the more I can help you. The more I know about why you want to say yes, the more I know about why you are interested, the better coach I can be for you, and the better recommendation I can make for you. So in this page, I want you to go ahead, and you're probably already there. So on page 8 of your NCT workbook, we have outlined some sample questions that we encourage you to use when you are in dialogue with a potential customer. Now, these are questions that I personally use on a regular basis, and the question that I ask depends on the type of conversation I'm having and who I am having a conversation to. So when will these questions come into play? Let me illustrate this for you. Let's say that you followed lesson number 4 and you shared your story on your social media page. Not only did you share your story, but you attached a scroll stopping picture to it, and you had someone reach out to you. Oh my goodness. Hey girl, I just want to let you know that I saw your post yesterday and I was so inspired by it. I'm looking for something. Tell me about what you are doing. Now, if you are a brand new coach, then you are filled with enthusiasm right now. And the new coach has a tendency to just blah. That is what I call it. It is called barf all over people. And that's okay. You know what? We are enthusiastic. We are excited, and we just want to share every single detail about what we're doing and how it works, and this awesome team that we have, and my awesome coach that helped me reach my goal, and that you need to do it too. And that is our tendency. But I want you to go ahead and pause and identify why they are interested. So they reached out to you. Now what do? well, of course you thank them. You want to be genuine and say something like, thank you so much for reaching out. I really appreciate your feedback. You know, to tell you the truth, I had to hold my breath and kind of close my eyes before I hit send. But you know what? I'm glad I did because it inspired you. And ultimately, that's what I want to do. I want to share my story in a way that inspires others on their journey. Tell me, what's going on with you? And so you open it up so that they can share a little bit more about their story. And depending on what they say next, and they can say something like, oh, you know what, it's just, I've really been trying to kind of lose some weight and I've really been trying to eat healthier, but I just, you know, after like, I'm on it for about 3 days and then I just fall off. I don't know what to do. And so then you will take these sample questions and ask something like, well, what are your health goals right now? Is it more weight loss? Is it energy? Is it, you know, for improved lifestyle? And you continue to ask more questions until they tell you as much information possible in order for you to then move on to the next step, which is your presentation. So here's the thing. You share your story publicly on social media to generate interest. They reach out, they share, they show that they are interested, and now you have to identify why they are interested with zero assumptions and playing the naive card so that you can get as much information so that then you can share your story again. Now, sharing your story again is part of your presentation, which you will learn more about in lesson number 6, led by Mr. Cantu. But today I want you to know that identifying their interest is such a crucial part, because then you are going to retell your story in a way that highlights their interest. And what I mean by this is that let's say that they're more interested in learning about clean eating. So when you represent your story, when you reshare your personal story, you are going to share, you're going to highlight, you're going to zoom in to the portions of your story that talks about how you learned to eat clean. You are going to zoom in to the portion of your story that helps share with them how what you have to offer will help solve their problems, will help them reach their goals, will help satisfy and help fill the need that they have. You have to ask questions to see where you can fill a need before you start talking about your story and the products. When you identify their interest, you can then make a recommendation. You can then tell them how a challenge group will help them. You can then share with them how following a structured program will change the game for them. You will then tell them and share with them how the balanced nutrition container system will help reduce their stress and teach them how to eat healthy for more than just 21 days, but for over 21 years. Tab this page and utilize these questions to get down to the nitty-gritty as to why your prospect is interested. And remember these tips. Make zero assumptions and pull the naive card. Dig, dig, dig with questions. The more you know, the better you can help support your prospect.